the rain, but I know that if there's no pain, there's no gain. I never give up, I'm in it to win it. Until I finish, I'ma push it to the limit. I never give up, I got the heart of a soldier. What don't kill me only makes me stronger. I never give up, my dreams were nightmares. So many times I tried, but my pillow felt like tears. I was always told, play it safe, life ain't fair. But I never cared, I'm just trying to beat my fears. Trying to climb my stairs, not wait like years. No, my demons always tell me quit, but I can't hear. I never give up, I've been down and out, but I never stayed down for the whole 10 count. I never give up, I've been out in the rain, but I know that if there's no pain, there's no gain. I never give up, I'm in it to win it. Until I finish, I'ma push it to the limit. I never give up, I got the heart of a soldier. What don't kill me only makes me stronger. I never give up, I never give up, I never give up. No more limitations, I'm gonna hustle and give my struggle a facelift now. I've been down and out, know what hard times about. Felt the pain in the rain, but I'm stronger now, like 10 times stronger now. My demons are stronger now. All that doubt in my mind, I just kicked it out. Show them what heart's about, show them what grind's about, show them what drive's about, show them what I'm about. I am a champion, no pain, no gain, blood, sweat and tears. I work hard all day to maintain my new ways of living. I have bigger goals, better standards, bigger dreams, bigger things to achieve. A bigger me, a better me that I see. I'ma take a risk, I ain't scared of risk, I ain't scared of. All I know, I'll never quit, I will persist, I will resist, I will give it all that I got straight to the. I am a champion, I always keep it going, step by step I reach my goals. Even if the storm is steady, if the wind blowing, don't know how to reach where I'm going or to get there, but I'ma get to the top. Just know that I'll never stop, I don't need luck or lottery. Ain't no stopping me, there ain't no stopping me, ain't no dropping me. Even if they put me in the jail and put locks on me, someone throw shots at me, I'ma get back to the top where I never give up. I've been down and out, but I never stayed down for the whole 10 count. I never give up, I've been out in the rain, but I know that if there's no pain, there's no gain. I never give up, I'm in it to win it. Until I finish, I'ma push it to the limit. I never give up, I got the heart of a soldier. What don't kill me only makes me stronger. I never give up, I've been down and out, but I never stayed down for the whole 10 count. I never give up, I've been out in the rain, but I know that if there's no pain, there's no gain. I never give up, I'm in it to win it. Until I finish, I'ma push it to the limit. I never give up, I got the heart of a soldier. What don't kill me only makes.
I heard a doctor say this week who's in fitness that the fitness industry is one of the most failed endeavors in the history of American business because so many people that go to a gym don't even look like they work out. Guys, I'm Alan Branch. This is my man, Dustin Seegers. If you don't know us or you're new, and this is Project 49. And tonight we want to talk about the 2 things that you must have if you're going to lose weight. And we've got about 30 minutes of your time, maybe a little bit less. And we want to explain it to you and help you out so you can understand how to not be one of those people who fails. Dustin, it was Dr. Jaquish who said that. And I think he was talking to Greenfield, one of the top trainers in the world. And I'm like, wow, he's right. Because think of all the people that you know that work out or go to a gym and don't look like it.
Nothing.
You see nothing. Like you can't even tell they exercise. And I had somebody the other day say something like, well, when you guys do your calls, some of the stuff you talk about is repetitive. I'm like, oh, it works. So who cares if it's repetitive? I'm going to do it because it works. There's a method to the madness. And if you follow the method, you'll get the result. And if you don't, then you can be one of those people that stays the same. And, you get what you get and that you fit. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, it's like education. Education is crazy repetitive, right?
Oh yeah. Right.
When you go back to school from the last year, you spend like the first couple of weeks, like in math class, reviewing most of the basic stuff you did like in the previous grade. Well, it's like that in college. All education is like that. We review the material that we had before. That's part of what we're trying to do, what we're trying to get accomplished. And then we go on from there and we build a little bit more each time. That's why I have an advanced protocol. That's why we have a beginner set up. And that's why we have other new programs that we're bringing out all the time.
Yep. And as we learn, more comes out.
Yes, absolutely.
So tonight in the inner circle, we're going to be introducing a new training protocol to speed up the gaining of lean muscle. And that's going to be brand new. It's going to be in the new portal. And I can't wait to talk about that with them, because they're going to get a leg burner workout in about 4 minutes. It's going to feel like 3 hours. So, but until then, the topic tonight. And if you're here, make sure you say hello. We'll have some people that's in our inner circle. We'll have others that are on our coaching page that are joining in. Just make sure you say hello to us so we know that you were here. And if you have questions about anything, put them in the comments. So there's, we teach this a lot. So here's what I say. If you look the way you want to look, you don't have a whole bunch of loose skin, you got plenty of energy, you don't have any weight to lose, your confidence is 100%, you like the way you look in your clothes, then log out, go on. You don't need us. You can go watch depressing videos on YouTube about end times and prophetic stuff that's going to scare the crap out of you. Or you can stay with us and listen and learn a little bit. So the topic isn't going to be misleading. We're going to tell you exactly, but it's a little more in depth. So the analogy that I use today is this, Dustin, that if you have a carpenter with no wood, he can't really build anything. Okay. But if you have a lumber yard full of wood and no carpenter, nothing's going to get built. So I like to look at the correct strength stimulus and the protein, the protein amount of protein that you need daily as the wood and the carpenter. So the wood is the protein. You got to have that building blocks, that threshold, that gram of protein per pound of body weight as described in our meal plan. And you have to have the right strength stimulus. So without both of them, you're just not efficiently gaining lean muscle. Well, the first argument back would be, oh, well, what about cardio? And wow. So give us the 60-second version on why we do not need cardio for those who do not know us.
You don't need cardio because whatever activity you want to get it good at, you need to do that activity. So let's say you like playing tennis. You need to get stronger with strength training and then go play tennis. You'll get any amount of cardio that you need, so-called, from doing your strength training and playing your tennis. Don't add the extra stuff on. Here's why. Tears up your joints. It's too much wear and tear on your joints. It also raises your stress hormones, which is actually going to be counterproductive to building muscle tissue. And then the third thing is, oftentimes you just you get addicted to it and you keep doing more and more and more of it, when I would rather you actually take that time to recover from your strength training sessions. Or if you're going to actually, if you want the same feeling, just do interval training. Do some of the other activities that we have built within the Project 49 system, which will build that same thing that you're looking for. A lot of people, when they're actually wanting to build so-called cardio, they're not wanting to actually increase their cardiovascular output. What they're wanting to do is they want to actually get better at moving quickly, efficiently, and they want to lose body fat.
Oh, that's what I think. I think it's more of the losing body fat, because I believe the average person doesn't have even a grasp, a concept of what neural is and improving the ability to move. Yes. I think it's more of the body fat. And I want to add two things while I'm thinking about it.
Right. And it's a three-pronged approach. And this is something I was thinking about today, that our entire system has been built around this three-pronged approach, though we've never put it this way. It's psychology, physiology, and performance. Psychology, physiology, and performance. We build everything around those three things. Even if you're not an athlete, you still want a certain level of performance. You do not want to get tired, overly fatigued when you're playing with your kids, your dog, when you're doing yard work, or when you're playing your tennis or golf, whatever. You want to have the necessary endurance and energy, but you also are tired of having that spare tire around your gut. And so you think you need to go get on a treadmill for an hour, and actually you do not need to do that at all.
It's the opposite. And let's take a second. Who have I got? Michelle, Mighty Mike Pendleton's here. Greg, what's up, my man? Jackie, Michael Bertram, he's brand new. just started in our program. He used to train with us when I was over at First Christian. He moved away, Dr. Bertram, and Maggie's on board. And I think everybody in this group is also in the new monthly inner circle. Just about all of them are. And they'll be getting this new hyperplasia set tonight, which is going to be great. So one thing. So this weekend while we were in Miami, I got into a sprinting Frisbee match with my 21-year-old son and 24-year-old son-in-law. And that was fun to hang with them. So we were in this awesome giant park, and it was sprint, throw the Frisbee at, lead them with the Frisbee, catch it, shoot it to the next one, catch it. We did that for probably an hour. And then the next day I played an hour of tennis with my son-in-law. I don't play tennis. No problem. And I'm 54 years old. I've never picked up I picked up a tennis racket in 10 years. And I played an hour's worth of tennis. It was great.
It's
so
fun.
I was thinking about Project 49, just cutting, darting, moving. Right. And I was like, within 2 or 3 lessons, I could pick this game up because I don't have to learn proprioception and basic movement. I've got all that because of the agility square and boxing.
Exactly.
So if we don't need the cardio, then the components of strength and nutrition are paramount. So it makes you wonder, why does so many people that are in the gym, and this is crazy, like if you really got to think about this, like I drive through Planet Planet Fitness every now and then, cutting through the parking lot to avoid traffic. And if you look through there, you'll just want you won't see many people that look like they are in the gym. I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying, if I'm going to go to a gym, I would expect to get some result, and they don't. So we at our facility, the transformations are crazy, and I've openly challenged every gym in our area to team up and show me more transformations than we've had. Try it. You can't. One, because you're too dumb to keep track of the ones that do get results, which you should have been doing that. Okay. Not too dumb. You just don't think of it. And then the other is you're just not getting that many results because you don't care about that. What you're interested in is come pay me, and only 20% of you are going to show up, and I'm going to check my bankroll at the end of the month. The way we do it at our gym is way harder. Tracking people, trying to tell them what to do, trying to give instruction. And it's interesting because of the culture, so many people, they don't want to listen. Like, I want to do what I want to do. Well, I want to come sit on the bike on my phone like this and barely pedal for 45 minutes and call that a workout. Well, it's a free country, and it's a free country, but why would you do that? So you guys, obviously in the coaching group, you're either in our inner circle or you're in our coaching group. If you're in here, you obviously want to learn something. So do me a favor, learn something. Cut the cardio, start strength training the right way, follow the right diet. So Dustin, when I say start strength training the right way, somebody that's brand new, how do you explain that?
Well, the way I like to tell them is, if you're going to kill an elephant, you don't try to kill it with a BB gun. You want to kill it with an appropriate weapon. So you need to apply the sufficient amount of stopping power to get the job done on that massive animal. Now, I bring that up because that's the way it was with strength training. A lot of people think that if I do a whole bunch of stuff in the gym, if I do a lot of lifting, a lot of sets, and I do it a lot over many days a week, sometimes 6 or 7 days a week, and I'm in there for 2 to 3 hours at a time, that's actually that high volume type of program and lower intensity is actually going to produce a lot of really good results over a period of time. And research generally indicates that's the exact opposite of what you want. You want to do higher intensity. Frequency needs to be lower to allow for more rest so that your body can build more of that muscle tissue. And when you raise the amount of muscle tissue that you have, you increase it, you increase your fat-free mass. What ends up happening is your body fat level goes down, because you're doing an exchange. You're gaining muscle and you're losing overall body fat. You're also going to raise your metabolism, the level of your metabolism, how many calories your body burns each day just at rest is going to go up. Just sitting around to maintain that amount of muscle tissue, to maintain that tissue that you've added to your system, that fat-free mass that you've added, your body's going to have to require more calories to keep that amount of muscle. The beautiful thing is that when you gain muscle naturally, meaning apart from anabolic steroids, HGH, things like that, when you gain muscle naturally, your body looks better. You don't look gross. It looks natural. Your clothes are going to fit better. You look younger. You look more athletic. I had a guy the other day, I was in the gym, and I told him I was 46. He said, 46? I would have said more like 32. And he was really surprised that I was 46. He's totally blown away. I told him, I said, strength training, man. I said, diet, strength training, sufficient sleep, managing stress, et cetera, et cetera. It's the Project 49 plan. I'm living it, and we're putting it into practice because it works. It's worth it.
Well, an analogy that you could use for you guys that are trying to grasp exactly how it all works. Let's say that your central nervous system is an engineering team. When you do cardio training, it's like you telling your engineering team that you want to get a low-powered, high gas mileage economy car built out of your body. So you want to store as much gas as possible. You want to burn as little fuel so that you can go as far as you can at a slow pace. It's not going to be high performance. When you do cardio training, slow duration, long treadmill work, long bike work, lots of jogging, marathon type training, you are telling your nervous system engineering team to build an economy car. Okay, I don't want that. I want my engineering team to build a high performance Grand Prix 88 Ferrari like Magnum drove out of my system. I want something that's going to go fast. It's going to go hard. It's going to burn lots of gas, and it's going to be a high performance machine. And that is what the strength training does. So let's deal with a common myth. And again, I don't mean any of this personal. I'm stereotyping a little bit. I am, but it's not personal. So let's say I get my scrawny little runner who weighs 140 pounds and can run up 4 flights of stairs and not be winded. And I'm 200 pounds and I run up the same flights of stairs and I'm a little winded. Well, I'm carrying an extra 50 pounds of muscle mass. So I can literally grab the runner and like grape easily, I've got to carry this muscle. So that muscle is working. It's harder to carry the muscle. Now put the 40 pounds of fat on the runner and make them do it. I'm heavier. So it takes more energy to move the muscle. It doesn't mean you're not in good shape. It means that you're having to move muscle. I want to be more cheetah-esque. The cheetah lays in the grass, bam, and then pounces on what it wants, eats it, and kills it.
Yep.
That's what I want to train for. So that is strength, and explosiveness. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the idea. So if you put your training in that context, then you start understanding why it's so important to do strength and nutrition to build muscle mass and dropping the cardio. So hopefully that makes you guys.
Most women would much rather look like a female high school sprinter, right, than they would a 35-year-old long distance runner. They would much rather look like the sprinter because of the thick glutes, the thick hamstrings, the small waist, the tapered V with the muscular shoulders, but without looking gross. They want to look like that. They want to look kind of like the local or amateur gymnast. They want to have that kind of body. Well, that kind of body is built through strength training. It's built through that cheetah mentality. You're doing explosive, getting plenty of rest, low frequency, high intensity type of training, and then you're allowing the body to recover. And that's where the sleep comes in. You already put the stress on there, and then after that, you manage your stress through an awesome mindset. So you maintain a good, solid, sound psychology because facts don't care about your feelings, and you have to live your life that way, right?
That's a good one.
Yes.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
So interesting enough, the girls who are lifting weights, and guys too, of course, but you were talking about girls. The girls who are lifting weights look the best, but most women walk past the weight room to get to the cardio equipment because they're intimidated of a weight room. Enter Project 49.
Right.
So a lot of guys, they want to look more like a guy in the weight room, not a muscle head, but they want to have that look, but a weight room is intimidating. And what do you follow? Half the articles you read aren't even written by the bodybuilders. 99% of them are on steroids. So you can't trust anything you read. All you can trust is the science. So you understand now, you guys, that the two things that you need is you got to have strength training correctly, and you got to have the right nutrition. So tonight at 8, we're actually kicking off our first round, our new round of our 7-week program. And if you're interested in that, go to myproject49.com and check it out. And if you have questions, shoot me a PM, and we'll talk about it, and we'll tell you what the options are. We also have a 7-day trial plan, and we have a meal plan separately set up. So you can just do the meal plan. You can just do a 7-day trial, or you can do the 7-week program. And that's how it's set up. So now we've also got a monthly option to join into our program. If you haven't been in our program before, message me if you want to learn more about it. We'll talk about it. But you need to know these are the things that you need. So if you understand all that and you got it, comment, got it, down below, and let me see that you're paying attention. Just comment, got it. And I want to know that everybody's listening tonight. And the program, the way it's set up, includes everything. So the nutrition, the strength training, the right recovery, everything Dustin talked about, the pillars, the mindset, sleep, and stress to go with that are all part of the Project 49 program. So we're basically telling you, if you want to do it right, message me, and we will explain it to you and give you some options of how you can train with us. So the magic actually happens in our inner circle. When we get in there, we get to go to work. So tonight we're breaking out, introducing a new training tool that actually is new to me over the last couple of weeks. Dustin's used it in the past, but for a rehab capacity, not for strength gain. And a doctor that I know uncovered some science on it and said, look, guys, this is the way to speed up that gaining of lean muscle, which is going to speed up the metabolism. So why in the world would you not want to do it? So we put together a way to implement it into our workouts immediately, and we're going to strongly recommend it. So tonight in our inner circle, these people are going to get, in about 4 minutes, their legs are going to be destroyed, and they're going to wonder how we did it so fast. We're going to teach them, aren't we, D?
Ain't we?
So myproject49.com is the website. Glad you guys could join us. I want everybody to comment, got it, if you were paying attention. Look who's got it.
Look at that.
David Moon. Good to have you on board here, buddy. Kim's got it. Facebook users got it.
They all got it.
Facebook users. There's a lot of them. So guys, comment in below. If you're in the inner circle, make sure you get ready to jump over to our other page. And if you have any questions right now, shoot them on here. Guys, we got about 4 minutes before we go into another coaching call, and be glad to answer any questions you have about the strength regimen, the nutrition, or anything that we've talked about. Or if you just want to tell us how good looking we are, I'm open to that, especially me. And just don't put anything political in there. I can't take it anymore. I've had a headache for like 2 months.
I'm done too.
I can't stand it.
It's just like, oh.
So Dustin, we need to have a prophecy video one day, because I know that's more your thing, and you can tell us more about end times than most people around. But interesting enough that I don't care what side of the fence you're on, guys. I'm not pulling one or the other. But all the Christian prophecy people are saying Trump's going to take 4 more years. It's all over YouTube. And I'm like, guys, okay, what if he does? Okay. But if he doesn't, you've just put yourself out there as being a fraud. So that's a mighty, 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 mighty big claim. If it does come true, you're going to look like a champ. If it doesn't come true, you're going to look like a chump. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into it right now with you, because I know you could go all day. But man, some of the stuff. We're going to have a nationwide blackout. You can't,
Yeah.
you know, the world.
Yeah, my mom sent me a video earlier. Actually, my dad sent me a video earlier today, and I just wanted to see what it's about. And I cut it on, and I saw it, and I stopped it after a couple of minutes. And I said, he can't prove anything that, well, they're saying that, well, who's they, right? You and your daughter talk about, who are they? There's a lot of thems out there. Well, I don't know who those people are. Give me some names. Give me some credible websites. Give me some credible evidence. Show me some articles that I want to see where, you know, where's this coming from? You're just making stuff up. And, you know, again, facts don't care about your feelings. And yeah, when you start doing things like that and making predictions, and then you're putting God's name behind it, you're just really not only waiting to get egg on your face, but also, you know, you're really shooting the credibility of the, honestly, people like me who try to be level-headed and try to be fair and try to go with the evidence of scripture and reason and what is the science showing us, et cetera. So it can be a little frustrating. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah, that's it's just giving me a headache. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what side of the fence you're on. I have a headache because I can't escape. So everybody keeps saying just don't watch it. I think that's good advice. Instead, tune into Project 49.
Yes.
Learn stuff about fitness. Learn to get your butt in shape. So if you have to fight off the zombies coming in the next couple hours, you'll at least be prepared. So, the new boxing program, speaking of fighting off zombies, I was working on it today. The new boxing thing is about to release, and it's going to be a boxing workout, which is great for proprioception, neural balance, reflexes, speed, etc. It's about to come out, and it'll be coming out soon. So that's going to be great for everybody. So guys, thanks for joining us tonight. We've got another call to jump on. If you have any other questions, all you got to do is put them in here. We'll answer them later. If you want to know more about the program, message me or Dustin on Facebook, and we'll be glad to answer them for you. So have a great night and turn off the news. We'll see you soon.